good, everybody? Today, we're going to be talking about gacha gamers and the gacha community and why, out of all the communities in the gaming space, why do gacha gamers always seem to be singled out to be maybe some of the most toxic or most tribalistic in the gacha space, or the gaming space? So there is a clip here that I was sent from the Trash Taste podcast. As you guys know, one of a very, very popular anime quote-unquote podcast, and Giga over here decided to talk a little bit about gacha games and communities themselves, and we're gonna listen, give or take our opinion, see if they're on the ball or not, and how we really think. So let's go and see what exactly their take is with this kind of stuff for Trash Taste.
I just needed to start. I don't normally do this, but I needed to just start deleting comments.
We're starting off so strong. Oh, bro, gacha gamers never change. All right.
Really?
Yeah.
What were they saying?
So as you know, I have been streaming some gacha games recently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're never beating the allegations, are we?
Some for sponsored activation, some not. I don't know what the fuck is going on in the gacha community, but I will finish the stream. It'll be like a very positive, a very nice stream. The VOD goes up.
Oh my god!
And literally none of the actual fucking comments are about the video.
Yeah.
A VOD goes up, and like the first like fucking
gacha gamers not caring about the actual gameplay. Sips tea.
10 comments are just people arguing over gacha games, over fucking gacha, and I'm just like, what are you guys doing?
I think, like, hands down, gacha gamers are the most annoying and toxic fan base.
I know a lot of hardcore gacha gamers don't like Trash Taste. I know quite a few of them think Connor especially is kind of a bit of a controversial figure sometimes in the gacha space. But I think you can't deny that gacha gamers, we are, as a community, known to be some of the most toxic. Bro, there's a reason why we have so much drama in this goddamn niche little gaming community. It's true. It's like, out of all the gaming communities, MMO communities and gacha communities have some of the most tribalistic people involved. It's just true.
It's like, they are like the worst. Like, reading their takes on their games is like, holy shit. It's like if Monkey talks about poop. It's like,
oh my god. Yeah, the Con and the Blue Archive situations. There's gonna be a lot of people that don't like him because of that.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, and the crazy thing in my mind is like these guys are talking like it's incapable that someone can play more than one game at once.
Yeah.
They're like, damn, he playing this game? Wow, I don't think that's good for his image actually to be enjoying this game.
It's like people consider gacha games to be like political parties. You're either the blue side or the red side or the yellow side. You can't cross the line. And people tend to dedicate their whole beings to communities rather than games. I'm so set on this philosophy. People care more about the communities that they belong to rather than the games. I really back it, especially specifically though, the people that are online about it, like the people leaving the comments, the people on Twitter, the people in the online spaces, actively involved, engaging in comments, they care more about communities than games. Like, most people just want to play the fucking game, and they're not online in comment sections, on Twitter, whatever it is. These people play for communities.
And it's just like, what?
Well, because I think a lot of people who play gacha games, they see it as a community thing. Like,
100%.
Yeah.
What gacha game you choose to play is the community you're in.
Yeah.
And that's like
Political
an identifier,
parties.
like yourself. So like a lot of people treat playing and being a part of the game as an identity.
Yeah.
And I think that's bad. Because they want money from you. You are assigning your identity and your whole value and social structure around which company gives you the game you like.
Do you know what? I'm going to call out all those Twitter accounts that are like daily XYZ character. Those people, they kind of rely on the social circle of gacha gamers in order to get like their engagement and happiness on online clicks, right? Like you base yourself entirely on like one character or vibe or game, like that kind of thing, or like gimmick accounts. And I think it's cool and fine, and I think it helps the community. I really do. They're not a negative, but I think like it's just kind of this thing of people want to be in social circles and groups, and they can't deviate from that because that's the game that they've like stuck themselves to. And so then you have a very, very niche set of online communities that are very rabid about the characters and games that they play. Like gacha games have some of the most like active communities of people, which is a great thing because we love thriving communities. But at the same time, it also means you're going to have a lot of like insufferable people too that live and die by this particular niche. Yeah, likes on tweets is important. And I'll see it a lot of the times. Like I swear there are some people that make takes just to appease like the agenda of their game rather than something they actually believe in. Like, oh, I can farm this take because I know it's going to get me likes from my community of people who love this game. And it just like shuts down any discourse, and it just makes people very rabid. Mixed with the fact that like X and Twitter, their algorithms just farm your outrage. That's all it is. So put that both together, you just have people engage with farming for like outrage. And it's like, it's so annoying. It really is. It makes it kind of difficult to be involved in. Like, it's why I've taken a bit of a step back on like being so present, making like gacha takes and stuff like online, because it's so, unless you're being outragey, you're always following the certain rules of a particular game or community, you're a bad person, you know? It's like, okay, well, this is rough.
Which is not good.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, games are products. They can be art and they can be products, but it's a product.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like me getting fucking like super stoked about being a Netflix viewer. You know?
Oh, that's such a good analogy. Well, okay, kind of. Wait, when I think about it, it's like, not really. Okay, wait, not really, because like there's more to it than like what platform you're choosing to play. There's story, characters, emotions, feelings that go into it. But I know what he's trying to say. Like a lot of these people don't view it as platforms. It's everything. It's character, story, emotion, attachment to it. It's money you put into it. It's time you sink into it. Like I know what he's getting at, but maybe not quite like to that like degree. But like you could play more than one game. You could play more than one, and for a lot of people, they can only okay, I'm not trying to be whatever, but most people can only really afford to spend money in like a couple of gacha games. Not everyone could fork out to spend every single patch. So people have to choose. A lot of people got to choose on if they're going to spend the couple games that they will pick and kind of, you know, maybe leave the rest or do kind of free to play. Some people don't like playing gacha free to play. I don't like playing gacha games free to play. I don't get fun from that, right? So I spend. So it means I have to limit the amount of games that I play. So that's why you get the sunk cost fallacy, the times cost fallacy, like for all these games like involved here.
I mean, it's weird. It's like, I love it. I love paying $10 a month for this.
It's like my $1 billion company is so much better than your $1 billion company game.
And this is the same thing
sad.
as kind of like how we spoke about this a while back about VTuber earnings. I noticed that Gacha Gamer fans do this too.
Oh, they do.
They love
Gacha revenue charts. I love my gacha game being the most predatory so it makes more money. Oh, no, it's not because it's predatory. It's because it's just a good fucking game. That's why. Like, it's a never-ending debate or argument.
When their game is making a ton of money.
Well, my game made $2 billion.
And
Your
it's like,
game only made $1 billion.
Like, what do you want? What do you not see how stupid this is?
Yeah.
Do you like that your game is making?
I will do gacha revenue wars every single month because I find it personally interesting. Like, I like comparing games month to month, like their own revenues against each other and see how they're like performing patch to patch wise. But, like, it is so dumb. Like, if you genuinely care about where your gacha game and how many millions it's making, it is kind of strange. like at the end of the day, who cares? They're making lots of money. They're getting updates. It's like, you know, hey, it is what it is.
More money than another game? That's so cringe.
Dude, you know one thing that's been pissing me off recently in the anime community, actually? The fucking, the same.
I don't think it's cringe, like Connor say necessarily. Like, I think it's fine to like enjoy the spectacle, but to take it so seriously, I think is like, maybe there's other things we can like, rather than saying, oh, I just cringe, maybe we could say there's probably other things that you could do to be more productive with your time and to care about this sort of thing, you know? Probably.
name 3 shonen fan bases that are just like, wow, my episode just got a 9.8 rating
Oh my god, I hate anime episode elitists.
on IMDb.
God, yes.
Episode just dropped, and I'm just like, fuck it.
I'm like, you guys are so sad.
God.
Like, why are you measuring a dick that's not even yours?
Why are
like,
we
I get they're venting their frustrations, but like people are allowed to care about these things if they want to. Okay, like I'm gonna be so real. Like, if people enjoy the fact of where their game rates or like how much money they make, and if people are allowed to enjoy that fact, what I care about is if what someone says is inducive of harm, right? I don't think you're a loser if you care about these things. Personally, I think maybe that's a bit too far, but I understand they're frustrated with it. But like, I care about, is what you're saying conducive to harm? Not really. You being like, oh, I like that my gacha game made amount of money. Oh, my game was rated this amount. I think it's okay to enjoy those things. But if you're then going ahead and saying, oh, my episode rated this highly, it's better than your shit. Oh, my game made this much, it's better than your shit. That's bad. I think that makes you a fucking loser. But inherently just enjoying how much money your favorite game makes or like an episode, I think that's fine. I think maybe they're being a bit too harsh, or maybe like I'm just expanding upon that idea a little bit. But you're not a loser if you enjoy that stuff.
suddenly caring about episode ratings on IMDb? This is a 2-year thing. This is only happened within the last like 2 years. Why do we care about this shit now?
So
People are allowed to care. Hey, I'm gonna be real, Gigger. Okay, maybe we come down a bit. Maybe we bring back. I think they're getting a bit riled up. I think like people are allowed to care. What matters is the language and rhetoric people using when they care conductive of harm? Are they praising their own episodes while insulting others? If so, that's cringe loser. If not, just let people enjoy things. Personally, that's my take.
cringe.
It's just like it pisses me off because I'm just like, wait, do we not care about build-up episodes anymore? Do we not care about episodes that episodes of seasons that require like build-up for a payoff? You know, everyone is just like,
I mean, it recently happened with JJK, right? Where like I think like one of the less action-oriented episodes in season 3 in Japan got a really positive score because it was actually like a build-up episode.
I think, wasn't this like fake?
Huh?
I think this was fake.
Was it?
No,
This
it
was
was
like-
it was fake.
This
Yeah.
was like Twitter
really?
rage bait.
Oh,
Yeah,
I saw it on
was Twitter
Instagram.
rage
It
bait.
was just
It
like, classic
it was,
Twitter.
It was like
The rage bait misinformation pipeline, bro.
social media rage
It's a
bait.
good message of it badly. I understand what they're trying to say, which is why I'm not going to rag on them. I'm not going to be like, oh, they're being dumb, stupid, retarded. I'm not going to do that because I think they're just like venting frustrations. But I'm trying to see what they mean underneath it. Like I'm giving them a good faith representation of what they're trying to say. You know what I mean? I don't think they're necessarily trying to be dicks. I think just worded maybe a little bit poorly.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
well.
works.
It works.
It works.
It works.
Well, I think
I would believe it.
in a lot of aspects, I feel that gacha games have kind of, for a lot of people, especially younger people, has kind of occupied the space that MMOs used to have.
True. Community of people, grinding, daily login, very similar.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas I think that MMOs would offer the social experience on platform, okay, like in the game.
Yeah.
I think for a
Because
lot.
you will log in World of Warcraft. I would log in, spend all my time in Orgrimmar or Stormwind or wherever like the home base was, chilling. Bro, I remember I used to log into WoW just so I could talk to my guildmates. I would log into WoW just so I could type in guild chat. That's the only reason why I would log into WoW. So I could talk to my guildmates. Bro, it was like MMOs were like a social media platform. Like that's what it felt like. Like you didn't go to Discord. You would go to WoW. You would go to fucking r/g.
A lot of people, the gacha games are a very accessible way to kind of get the MMO feel, which is play a game that is constantly being updated.
Yeah.
But is more of a tailored single player experience. But the social aspect of the game is on social media.
You know what? Good take and true. That's what I'm saying. Like people play these games for the social credit, the social points, the social community, and all of that happens online if you really care about that stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of, You know, because, you know, if I play a game
That's
like
valid.
Resident Evil 9, which just came out recently, was a huge game, massive on social media
Yeah.
for about 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah.
it's moving on, right? Whereas Gacha, there's always your community, there's always stuff to talk about.
Always an update.
So
yeah.
it seems like it's kind of
And if you don't like the update, you get exercised, extradited, beaten up, taken out, pillaged. I don't know what's the word. You get removed from the community. You get outcasted. You get outed. You didn't like the patch. You're not a real fan. Leave. Uninstall the game. It's so crazy whenever like you just don't like a patch or something. A lot of people always resort to just uninstall. Just don't play the game. It's not for you. Ostracized. That's it. Oh my god. Pillaged.
taking that MMO kind of place, but with a rather like, I dare I say, more toxic feeling to it.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I think a lot is to be said of the fact these gacha games are inherently free. Like MMOs, you still have to pay a subscription every single month, but gacha games are completely free to play. That means anyone and everyone plays. Not that that means anything. I'm not trying to say anything bad about free-to-play players inherently, but it is the most accessible form of game ever, which means you're going to have a lot of people playing. And the more people that play, the higher chance you are of having, like, dumbasses playing. That's just it. Free game equals more people playing equals more likelihood of having insufferable people to it. That's just it.
100%. 100%.
Whereas MMOs, at least to some aspect, you know, I think it's a bit better that it was all kind of contained in platform.
Yeah.
Sure, they would just be toxic to each other in games or contained to a YouTube video.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think being privy to it and
Because like, bro, like, because these days you have people that try and get like Twitter clout from being in online communities of these gacha games. But in MMO days, like if you could have social clout in the MMO itself, like in the actual game, like, oh yeah, like John the Great or whatever the fuck you want to call him, like him. Oh, he's the best paladin on the fucking server. He's so everybody knows John the Great. Everyone knows John the Great, and you could have like social standing in the actual games that you would benefit from. That was the true MMO experience, right? That's true MMO experience. But these days, it's about like who has the most followers and likes, like on Twitter, a platform everyone can see, so everyone can see the toxicity. Don't get me wrong, the social circles in MMOs are also mega toxic too at the times. They were just like Connor says, contained in the games, but now we can all see the toxicity. But yeah, no, people cared about that. Absolutely, dude. Your social standing in like your guilds and in MMOs and your servers absolutely mattered to people that played regularly. 100%. 100%. So Connor's right. It transitioned from being on platform to off platform, and now everyone can just see it.
and watching all these discussions and more importantly arguments. Because like if I was playing like RuneScape
Yeah.
and I was socializing in RuneScape, we would never have arguments about if RuneScape made more money than Toontown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we wouldn't have had that.
Yeah.
Because we were never exposed to each other
Yeah.
as players, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's like the main difference now. So
Yeah.
that's why we get a lot of look.
But these days, you see a lot of tribalism between MMOs as well. I think they're giving MMOs too much credit here. Clearly, they don't play MMOs regularly anymore because there are still very tribalistic people in WoW, in Final Fantasy, in RuneScape that are... Or like, you'd get tribalists in their own games. Like WoW Classic players that hate retail players. Or retail WoW players that hate classic players, or people that do PvE versus PvP. Like, oh, if you really want to experience WoW, you gotta do PvP, because that's how you really play the game. People being like, no, I just like grinding for my thing. Or like, why would you play classic and not retail, or vice versa? It's like, you get elitists even in their own fucking games in like MMOs. So I think they're giving maybe MMOs a bit too much credit, but like, goddamn.
Into these gacha communities that, you know, often look kind of bewildering from the outside.
It's just bewildering why there is so much tribalism.
It's weird,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I don't think it is bewildering. Just big games, free games, lots of people, online social standing, social scores. I genuinely think a lot of people lie about how much they like certain games just for engagement. That's like my biggest tinfoil hat theory. I genuinely think people over-exaggerate and lie how much they like something just for social points. I think that's just like a given, though. We all agree with that, right?
Yeah.
Anime waifus will do that.
You know,
man.
like I at least like for console wars, I understood that because I was like, okay,
You got to pick one.
you had to pick one,
Tribalism isn't everything.
yeah.
and you had to like,
Feel like you'd won.
yeah, you had to feel like you had invested the right choice into picking the right console.
Yep.
You know, whereas with
Just get PC.
gacha games, what confuses me is that you have free will. You can just stop playing and move to another gacha
Yeah.
game. That's
But
it.
then they'll be like, how
No, but that's not true. I don't think they understand necessarily. Again, the sunk cost fallacies, the time cost fallacies, like that's a real thing, and people do have time investment. Like you can't just be like, oh, just stop playing this game and play another game. Like you literally can, right? You literally can, but I think it's a bit of an unrealistic expectation for a lot of players. It's like the whole thing when like, oh, you hate AI, well, don't use social media. It's like, yeah, we literally have a choice, but it's unrealistic. Oh, you're playing these gacha games, you just simply stop playing. Just simply stop. It's not as simple as it sounds. It's not as easy just to do. It's about realistic expectations. And like it is a thing. You know, it is hard to give up a game that you've spent so much time into, years of your time. You know, you've made friends because of it. You spent money on it. Yes, you can leave, but it's not as you can't just snap fingers and make people leave. It's it's simple in theory. On paper, it's simple. In practice, not so much. And I'm someone that likes to have more of a realistic view on things. Like I would not expect someone who's played Genshin since launch and invested time and money every single patch to just immediately drop it for Wua because it's the quote-unquote better game. I wouldn't expect that from someone because it's not realistic, right?
How many hours do you have? How many hours do you have in it? How much money have you spent? Like, show me how dedicated you are. When did you start playing? Which patch?
Yeah.
It's like, bro, it's a game.
Yeah.
But this is why I've gotten really into like, you know, playing the classics. Because it's like,
Yep.
have you played Wind Waker?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's talk about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You are no more of a gamer than I for whenever you started playing it, how
Yeah.
much you played it, how many hours.
I feel like I don't know if they touch on it, but the whole like tourist thing, like I think there was like an elitism over how much of a gacha game you play. If you don't log in every day, you're a tourist, or you don't truly like the game unless you do absolutely everything. Like that to me is cringe behavior. Like at the end of the day, even if you log in a couple days a week, 1 day a week, or every single day, I still think everyone's a gamer. You can care about a game as much as someone else, even if you play it like less. Like I don't know. Like I've always thought the touristy sort of stuff was a bit like strange.
We have both experienced peak.
Yeah.
You know, like let's
100%.
talk about that instead of it being like, oh,
Let's
really?
just
You
enjoy
joined in during this patch? You should have heard the great famine of patch 1.01. It was truly a famine of content. And I was like, okay, all right, sorry. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the things. Just enjoy the things. And again, these guys don't exist in the world of playing patch to patch, right? Like they literally don't understand or don't get that. Like they haven't been in the space where like you play every single patch, you experience them, and I think it's okay. I think it's okay to relate patches to one another and talk about them. Again, that conversation's fine, but is that conversation conductive of harm? If yes, cringe. If not, it's fine to talk about it. I think that's where their takes here are kind of missing. It's about if the conversation leads to harm or not.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's gacha gamers. And then they fucking crash out when their game is doing badly on the sales.
Yeah. It's
They're like, no, we need to invest more money.
Which is so cringe because then they all make fun of each other for being pay to win. And like, I'm like, I don't,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
such
They
a,
play when sponsored. They do. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone knows that's fine. Get the bag. But it's also like, you know, it's okay to have conversations about patch to patch or what patch was good or not. That's okay at the end of the day. It's just a matter of if it's a good faith conversation, or are you trying to be tribalistic and be like, my patch better than your patch? This patch of Genshin Impact sucks. Okay, who cares? Oh, well, whatever. It will suck one time. It'll be good another. Like at the end of the day, there's so many gacha games out there now. This is the thing. There are so many gacha games out there now to choose from. I really do think and hope and pray that this whole like tribalism, like narrative stuff starts to dwindle a lot more because you have choices. It's not just like Genshin v Wuwa. You've got, for open world games, you've got Genshin, you've got Wuthering Waves, you've got Arcade to Enfield, you've got Neverness to Everness. You have so many choices. It's a lot harder for someone to be like, this is the only game and the best game that you should play. Just play whatever. They're free games. Boot them up, try them, don't like it, you could play something else. You don't have to spend money. There's lots of free-to-play options. It's okay. I really hope and pray that the more choices, the more we dilute these communities and the less tribalistic they become. And that's a good thing. I really do. Just enjoy good games. I just want good games. Like if one game is shit and bad, that's fine. Move on. We can move on. And I think that's fine.
All of it is
It's
they
all
want,
ass backwards.
they want people to wail, but they don't want to wail. And then wailing is cringe, but then they celebrate when the game makes money. It's all very bizarre stuff. And then everyone gets mogged by fucking Monopoly Go.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
It's just,
And Candy Crush, you know.
what are we doing here? You know, why do we care?
Is that Dark Souls image of the giant like looking over?
Go to Gacha Game earnings. I want to pull it out. Honestly,
Oh,
can we
they
pull up
bring up
Gacha Game
Gacha
earnings
revenue.
for this year or whatever?
Stop.
All right.
I just want to see
Let's see
Yeah.
who's in the upper
Who's modding?
echelon.
Who's mogging who?
Stop.
who's mogging.
Stop. What?
Well, the Gacha Game earnings actually come out monthly. You know,
It's
Well, that's
ridiculous.
crazy.
That's funny.
They crash out though. I see people having like full
Do
blown
2025.
arguments.
yeah.
And then if their game is like looking like it's like shaking, like it's losing spots,
Yeah.
the Gacha revenue charts aren't even like accurate.
people like the fucking Toy Story meme, they drop it. They're like, I never liked it.
Yes.
I never liked this game.
All right, let's.
I will just shit on Ethereum restart forever. I look forward to the Gacha revenue monthlies and I see Ethereum restart losing money every single month. That fills me with joy.
See,
Go to Reddit. Go to Reddit.
Oh,
This is the kind of
Oh, wait, this is
degenerate
December.
discussion I love to
Yeah.
see.
Gacha earnings, monthly
zoom in on
reports.
that.
No, you just click the image. Click the
Click
image.
the image. And
Yeah, and then you can
on
zoom
it.
in. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
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 Click open a new tab.
Zoom out. Zoom
No,
out.
no. Click open a new tab.
It's because he zoomed in
Oh,
200%. That's why.
Yeah.
Ethereum
okay.
was fun
Okay.
for a month. Ethereum was a gacha game that did not respect your time at all. That's why I'm so mad at it. Because it did not respect your time. That's what it is. I think anyone who played that game can tell you, does not respect your time that you put into it. It just doesn't.
There we go.
Love and Deep Space.
Yes!
82 million. Just in
Bro.
December.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Pokemon.
Genshin,
mods.
Pokemon TCG, ZZZ, Honkai, Grand.
Yeah.
Man, FGO's still doing well. Monster
Yeah.
Strike, that's all Japan.
Yep.
Uma Musume. No.
They skipped over Woo, but they named all the Hoyo games. They're Hoyo shills. They're played by Hoyoverse. They skipped over Woo like it's nothing. Oh, it's not, this is a Hoyo shill video. That's a new title. Trash Taste of Hoyo shills. There are a bunch of Hoyo shills. Fuck. I'm kidding. It's a joke, guys. It's a joke.
Naruto Mobile. Nikkei, Dragon Ball Legends.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
To me, it's the funniest thing, right? The funniest thing
Why is
about
it
looking
December? Oh, it doesn't really matter, does it? Who cares?
at all these is people being straight up and laughing at other gacha games. Be like, oh, your gacha game only made $10 million last month. Wow. And I'm
It's like a bunch of aristocrats laughing at each other at like a wine party. It's
Yeah.
like, you only made 10 million yesterday, peasantry.
yeah,
it's
in
funny.
1 month. Meanwhile, people are celebrating, or like Mappa released their monthly
No one does that, I think. Oh no, they do on Twitter. No, but they do. They do. Bro, they do on Twitter. There are people that not everyone, but there are people that absolutely do that.
reports
Yeah.
for like last year, and they earned a total profit of $4 million in the entire.
And like when your game underperforms in gacha revenue, there's like 5 videos saying why it's all misinformation. There are people making threads with articles of why the game actually makes way more. Like people get really defensive about it. Like it's crazy.
In the entire year, Mappa, one of the S-tier anime studios.
Oh my god.
In an entire year.
Yeah.
And they are Mappa, you know.
Fucking hell.
And I'm just like, God.
Crazy.
It just shows you, and I'm just like, yeah, clearly you can see one of the biggest studios in the anime industry.
Yeah.
For like, you know, making that amount of profit. Like the lowest tier gacha game mogs that in 1 month.
Yeah.
All jokes aside, Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage is fucking heat, bro. You play that
It
game?
is, yeah, I have played it.
Yeah.
Dude, they are way too generous. You don't have to. Okay, it sounds like an ad.
They are way
Hashtag
too
sponsored.
generous.
Way too
Tell me
generous.
more,
Yeah, tell
Connor.
me more
Tell me
about this.
more.
Dude, you
Tell me all
don't need
the
to
best
fucking spend a
parts.
penny, bro.
Even the lowest earning gacha games make more money than some big release games.
Oh, I don't even know how they make money because you don't have to buy anything.
Now people still do.
That game is so good, bro.
Speaking
Tribalism?
of,
You hypocrite! You cannot say this game is better than other games. You are contributing to the tribalism you so hate. I'm joking, by the way.
fucking YouTube comments I fucking hate. It's the
Yeah.
ones where it's like on a sponsored video and then there's a comment that goes, "This is clearly sponsored." It's like, yeah, no shit, bro. What fucking gave it away? Wasn't the fact that I opened the video with "this video is sponsored by X"? Like, fucking idiots.
Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, well, I think there's something to be said. Like, if you're playing a gacha game and you open it with, like, this game is sponsored by, and you know a lot of people are very heavily, like, invested, like, into these games, I think it's reasonable to expect that people will say, oh, this is sponsored. I'm taking this with a grain of salt. Oh, it's sponsored. I don't know how genuine you're being. Like, I think, like, even those comments are maybe unnecessary, I think they should be, like, expected. Right? I can see it being annoying as a comment. I 100% can understand. I can see both sides. I can see it being very annoying to receive as a comment. Like, no shit, it's sponsored. But the other side, these communities are highly invested people that care about being genuine. But yeah, that's the point of the segment. It's sponsored. So, like, it's a sponsored take. They're being paid to make content about this. No, they're probably not genuine. But, like, it's just how it is. Right? That's just, like, how it is.
Pulling you.
All right, pull a new one. You can pull a new one.
Okay. What's the most intrusive thought you've ever had? Whenever you're like driving a car and you just think, I could just end it.
That's a great segue on how to end this video. Thank you, Connor. Wow, that was amazing. I appreciate you guys. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. I like to think that maybe this is a bit more of a nuanced discussion. I tried to see
What
these
a
people. Yo,
bitch.
Nolly boy,
What a
thank you for
nasty,
6 months.
vile fucking cunt.
Thank you for 6 months. I really tried to give them the most good faith outlook. I'm trying to see all sides of this. Again, I'm not trying to point fingers so anyone's like stupid. The gacha community is very complicated. There's a lot of social fabric woven into this sort of thing. I appreciate it. If you like this, make sure you leave your comments down below of what you think. I want good conversations, okay? Let's have positive conversations. Let's have productive ones. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm live every single day. Twitch, YouTube, Kick, wherever you like to watch streams. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.